Taiwan is celebrating a historic first for Asia this morning. Lawmakers there have voted in favor of legalizing same-sex marriage. Laura McQuillan is following this story for us. Laura, it's a milestone moment, not only for Taiwan, but for the continent of Asia. What do we know at this stage?
Absolutely, Natasha. So Parliament passing this law with a huge majority overnight, and celebrations outside Parliament with LGBTQ activists and supporters, their friends, gathering. And you can see the joy on their faces, despite the rain, not deterred at the news that marriage equality will be coming into effect next week in Taiwan. And in fact, we're hearing that upwards of 150 couples have already registered to marry on that very day, next Friday. But with any law, of course, the devil is in the detail. So while it does make same-sex marriage legal, there are some limits to what this law does. Take a look at these. So it will be restricted to only between Taiwanese or a marriage with a foreigner who's from a country that recognises same-sex marriage. That's a country like Canada. Also, spouses will be able to adopt the biological children of their partner, but a couple will not be able to co-adopt a child that they are not related to. So some restrictions still, but in fact, the Parliament in Taiwan had to pass this law. That's because their constitutional court said the constitution allows same-sex marriage 2 years ago and gave it a deadline of next Friday, that same day when the law comes into effect, to get that law change done. It said it would be automatically enacted if Parliament failed to do so. And this has, in fact, despite the support of politicians, been quite controversial in that country. Just last November, there was a referendum where voters overwhelmingly pushed back at changing that law. But it's been done by politicians. They had the will to do it, and their advocates are so happy today. They say they're going to keep fighting to ease some of those restrictions that have been put in place, such as those marriages with foreigners, Natasha.
Okay, thank you, Laura.
You're welcome.